Hello guys, what's up? Today we're going to be going over why Black Ops 4 failed, and I want to go over how Treyarch could have made it so it's good, because personally, I think it's okay. It's definitely not the worst zombies game, but they could have fixed a lot with it. And before we get into it, I know a lot of people have done this. I just want to say my own tell into it. So let's get right into it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. But first, I want to talk about the launch maps. Some were good and some were terrible. Let's talk about them. So on screen, Voyage of Despair, it was, my opinion, very terrible layout and no motion and a Titanic map. And the Easter egg steps were not related to it at all. And it was so confusing the whole time. You're just like in a maze and it's terrible. But I'm not here to rant. I'm here to talk about it and say how they could have fixed it. First of all, they could have made less boss zombies. That is a problem with Black Ops 4. I'm going to mention it more than once, but there's so many boss zombies chasing you. If you don't have perks or good guns, by like round 14, you will die. And it sucks 5 or 6 on you, at least at once. There's like 3 of them. It's just not a fun time. And like I said, the layout of this map is not good. There's like 5 floors, and the water usage of a Titanic map is not used good. Like, you switch a valve and you're done. No more water for the rest of the game, which I don't get. They should have made water more into this map and just stuff like that. But there were some gems, like 9, for example. 9 was a great launch map, and that had fans like intrigued. Fans like, we want more. We do want more. And that's like, yeah, you want that, especially in the story. If 9 was the first map and the Titanic map Voyage of Despair didn't happen, no one would care. 9 is such a better map. No one played Voyage. Like, they played it once and they're like, what the hell is this? Like, no one played it. Everyone wanted to play 9. Or like, not even Blood really. In like, Classified. But one thing was Classified is you need to buy the season pass for it, which I don't mind. Like, we're gonna just not think about that. We're just gonna think about if there was no season pass. And now I just want to talk about Blood of the Dead. Okay, listen to this. This map was one of the most hyped maps I've seen in Call of Duty Zombies. It was so hyped. The remake of Mob of the Dead, how can you ruin it? Like, how can you go wrong with a remake of one of the best maps of all time? This is how, let me tell you. The new parts of the map that were like interesting, kinda, you never go back to. You leave it and you don't go back. The rest of the map, you just stay in Alcatraz. You don't go back. Like Richthofen's lab, very good idea. You don't go back to it, you know? In the rooms, like this catwalk on the screen right now, terrible. Like, yeah, it's a decent like idea, but having 50 cracked dogs and zombies on you, it's not fun. It's not a good experience for that. But I'm not here to just talk about Blood. I want to talk about some of the mechanics of the zombies. So the zombies are so damn fast. I'm telling you, if you don't have stamina up in your tonic setting for perks, you will die because the zombies are so fast. They're like times 3 faster than you, and they swing so damn fast. And it's bad because you have to rely on the shield in almost every single map in this game. And I gotta say, most of the shields in this game are the same. Like, the only different shields I can think of is Ancient Evil. That's about it. I don't know what else is. All the Alpha Omega is the same, Tag is the same, all of it's the same. The only different one is Ancient Evil, and that's a very good map. But yeah, you need a shield, and I hate how Black Ops 4 is so reliant to the shield that you need it to survive, and it shouldn't be like that. Same with like in Classified, you need the shield, and it's so annoying because like I just want to play a remake of 5 that's fun without a shield. You know, if you didn't need a shield in that map, it'd be so much better, but it isn't. And I just want to now I want to talk about the DLC cycle. There's this zombies game. So I want to talk about Dead of the Night, the first DLC in Black Ops 4 Zombies. First of all, though, I know this is Ancient Evil gameplay. Okay, we'll get into that soon. But I didn't want to play Dead of the Night, and here's why. I'll tell you. So, Dead of the Night, the first DLC, everyone's hyped. Like, the release And a lot of people left because of the bad zombies maps and the good ones. Some people left because of the new HUD. I'll get in that in a little bit. But I want to talk about DLC 1. So, museum. Sounds very good. Werewolves, it sounds pretty interesting, fun, right? But, here's the problem. Again, too many boss zombies. Werewolves were a pain in the ass. I'm pretty sure there's vampires in this map. It was so much. Just like Voyage of Despair, and just like a lot of these maps. The couple maps that that doesn't suffer from that is Classified, Blood of the Dead, out of the maps we're in right now. And Dead of the Night, it's just, it is not that good. Not the best wonder weapon, not the best story. It wasn't that good. Let's get into the second DLC in Black Ops 4 Zombies, Ancient Evil. For me, this is definitely the best Chaos storyline map. And here is why. Let's get into it, baby. So, first of all, this has the best layout of all the Chaos maps. Not the best. The second best. 9, I gotta say, has the best layout. But this layout is close to perfect. And here is why. Let me tell you. They should have done this with a lot more maps. Voyage of Despair. But, so it's like 2 maps in one pretty much. You start off in the Apollo Museum thing, whatever. And it looks amazing. And it fits the map perfectly. And you leave, turn the artifact on, and you ride this Pegasus, bro. You ride this Pegasus into a whole different map. I call it hell. It definitely isn't. But it's amazing. And like I said, it's just 2 maps in one. And then you got the 4 Wonder Weapon set, which is it's like the Horizon of Black Ops 4. Not as good, but still, it's very good. The good Wonder Weapon set, stuff like that. And like I said, good layout. The best Chaos storyline map. Really good boss fight, too. I love the boss fight. And that's why it comes in here. It's a very good map. I don't know why I said it comes in here. This is not a list. My bad, boys. But now let's get into the 2 final Ether maps. Just talk about these 2 maps in one. I don't want to talk about them a lot like I did in the new maps because they're not really that new. And here's why. You got Call of the Dead Remake as the final map, and then Nuketown Remake as the second to last map, which I'm okay with remakes, but for the last map, I feel like you've gotta make a new map for us. We know this map besides the new areas in Call of the Dead. They definitely fixed Call of the Dead. In my opinion, I like this better. But it was nothing new, and I feel like it deserved more time than it had. And here's some of the problems why it didn't. First of all, money. Okay, Activision, I don't know much about it. I just know that Activision really wanted its money. And this way it ended, it felt like they're just like, let's just get it over with so I can just move on. You know what I mean? And they should have put more time into it. I know they didn't have a lot of time. I don't know what happened, but they definitely should have put more time into these final 2 maps. The ray gun things were okay. I feel like if they put that on bo4, it'd be more it'd be great. But in this, it doesn't fit as the final 2 maps. Alpha Omega is basically just a Grog Crovey remake. Same Easter egg steps pretty much. Second Sophia, ray guns, it's the same thing. And I hated it. The last Ether non-remake is basically Grog Crovey. And that was an amazing map. They just had to put time in these last 2 maps. Besides maps like Voyage of Despair and stuff. And then it would be great, in my opinion. No new wonder weapons. Thunder Gun, Tundra Gun, Wonder Waff with the scope. Pop it on, put it in the Call of the Dead. Come on. One thing I actually did like about Tiger Tone, which I like it a lot. You might not think that, but I did. I liked how they had the transit crew come back. And a lot of people didn't like that for the final map. But it did feel kind of rushed that they just put the transit crew in. But, I wanted to see them again. They definitely should have came in again. And they came in, which is nice. And now let's talk about the main things on why bo4 failed. Since we got all the maps out of the way, I want to talk about the game mechanics mostly, and the HUD and stuff like that. First, let's get into the HUD. So before the game even came out, people were looking at leaked gameplay and just gameplay, right? And they saw the HUD, and the first thing they said was, "Ew, what is that?" See, I went back to BO1, BO2 even. I played that, and I felt so refreshed. I'm like, there's not 50 things on my screen. I can just go and play and have fun. You know, BO4, there's so many motherfucking things on my screen. I don't need it. You know, you don't need all that stuff. You could. It just was not good. And next, I want to talk about the freaking Tailsman stuff. Okay, the Tailsmans. If they got rid of the Tailsmans, I would be fine with the Elixirs. The Elixirs, just like Gobblegums, it's fine, right? But the Tailsmans made a much more need for people to buy this game, which Activision's thing. Activision's like, you know what? Let's make an advantage for them. They can get extra, like, self-revive or stuff like that. Like, I don't even know what half of them do because I don't care about Tailsmans at all. I just ignore them like they're not even in the game. And I do, and it makes my experience so much better in this game. It's crazy. Just play with the Elixirs, and it's fine. Like, that is crazy to think about. And I hate the Tailsmen. I brought this up before, but I just want to bring it up again and put it more in depth. I hate how every fucking zombie is on meth, cocaine, and crack at once. It does not make sense. I do not get it. Like, in this gameplay you're going to see right now, they're on meth. As soon as I lose my shield, I forget if I even have it, but as soon as I lose that shield, I'm dead. You need a shield to survive, or like I said, stand up on your tonic, or you're not gonna train. Because, like, in this game, to get the high rounds, you put on your one perk that makes it so you can just sit down and get more damage and shield, and you just camp. Because training in this game does not work. You have to camp. Even, like, if you're not the greatest zombies player, you can't train. Like in BO3, BO2, it's reasonable. You know, you can learn to train in this. If you try to learn to train in this fucking map, I mean, in this fucking game, my bad, you can't. It will not work. And it's so annoying. I hate it. And that's one thing that also ruined this experience for me. I love training. Like, that's one of the reasons why I've been playing zombies a while now, because I don't like to just sit and camp. Training is so fun. And now, to even get to around 50 plus, you have to camp. And it's with a stronghold. And it's just, it is so annoying. I hate that one part of it. Well, since I've been absolutely destroying this game, let me say a good thing about it. The perk system. The perk system, I think, is a very good idea. You get rid of some of the main perks and you replace them. Jug, you start out with it, which one thing I don't like about is in the beginning of the game, you just start out with everything. And when I went back to Black Ops 1, I was struggling. Yeah, actually struggling, because I'm like, I have to actually build up to something. I don't just get Jug out of the way. You know what I mean? It's so easy. And now that I look back to it, like, it's, I don't know why they did that. Like, I like how they replaced double tap with the pack punch system, which could get very annoying, I gotta say. If they did it like 3 times full damage is okay. 5's, oof, a lot. But yeah, like, 3 times is okay. The speed cola, get all your perks to get speed cola, that's okay. But the jug replacement, even the quick revive replacement's okay, but the jug replacement, I hated it. Also, the new perks, they wanted to get rid of crutch perks, and they just made new crutch perks. Like, in all of my games, I use mostly 2 or 3 of these perks I'm going to say right now. The tortoise one, I use Winter's Wail, and I use Die and Wish a lot. Usually I do quick revive, but that gets swapped up sometimes. But those 3 I said, Die and Wish, Winter's Wail, and the tortoise one for the shield, I absolutely use every single time, and it's very annoying. Here's a simple way to fix what all I just said. Bring back the BO3 system, but bring back some of the perks in BO4 in some great way. I'm not going to copy exactly what Mr. Chiluxify said, because I don't like to do that. I like to have my own takes on things. Like, just make more perk. If you made those new perks in BO3, like Die and Wish and stuff, that would be amazing. We'd be so hyped back then for like new perks and stuff. But they just, you know what I mean? They need to bring back the old system to make it a good zombies mode. Which I hope, Black Ops 5, I hope it is good. Because I swear to God, if they do a bad game again, I swear to God. But yeah, just bring back the old system. And bring back the old point system. Let's get into that a little bit. The point system in this game, I feel like I have no points all the time. And that is a Black Ops 4 problem. Because it's like damage to points. It's not how it used to be. I have like no points at all. Because I'm double pack-a-punching. Or I'm buying my perks. And stuff like buying box. Because the wonder weapons, to get a wonder weapon, you have to hit the box about 50 times. Because there's 50 guns in the damn box. That's annoying. And a lot of the guns are weak as shit. And it's so annoying. Like, I hit the box around like 50,000 points in Tactical Taunting. No Thunder Gun. No Wonder Waff. Nothing. And I'm like, what the hell? It is so annoying. Like, they need to fix that. And if they just fix the point system back to Black Ops 3, like I'm saying, it would be great. Finally, let me just end this off on a good note. I love the equipment, and I love the specialist weapon ideas. You get to choose your class before the game starts. I love it. I think they should bring that back for sure with the katana. I love it and stuff like that. I don't like how it's like the main weapon used for high rounds, but it's very fun. I liked it. I'd like to say I want that back. And that's about it. I said everything I needed to about Black Ops 4. Tell me in the comments why you hate this map, hate this game, love this game, and I hope you guys enjoy, because this took a long time to make and think about. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoy this more stuff like this, like and subscribe, and I'm sorry I ranted. I'll see you guys in the next one.